Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to the beautiful New LA at night, where I have a lot to catch you up on. How much? Well, I don't remember how much game time we had on the clock the last time I played this, but we're sitting at 38 hours now, and 21 minutes, and 33 seconds, so I got a lot to catch you up on. First off the gate, I finished up a long-standing mission to kill some monsters that have been on the books for a while now. I wanted to see if it was possible to actually just drive your skeleton Noctilum, and yes you can. It truly is just one big open world. Then I went back to NLA to see if I could upgrade my Skell. We can, and I did, though I'm not sure if I did it right. I really don't know what the meta is here. Then I was back to Noctilum to find all of the probe locations. During that process, I found Mia, who lost her comm device. After locating it for her, she got into a fight with a monster almost immediately. So, off to the rescue we went again. After that, I realized that there are some probe sites that we just cannot reach without being able to fly, so I went to Noctilum and did those instead. At least the ones that I had the levels for and could actually figure out how to reach. I assume there's some here we need to fly to as well. After that, I went back to doing missions that have been rotting in our log for far too long, including finally getting those golden Mortifol's feathers, which took forever. They are a creature though, not a lake. Good to know. Do y'all remember May? Well, I finally went back to the desert and helped her out. But that ended up being a bit above our level, so I went back and reported to the Grieving Widow that we'd explored 30% of Oblivia. Y'all remember her from last time? We got that done. That led to a Manon requesting that I help it gather parts for L's secret machine, which sure had me intrigued. Turns out it's a machine to add additional augment slots to our equipment, which is really cool, and finally another use for Maranium. After that, I took on a mission to rescue some knuckleheads from Noctilum. Then we delivered some Maranium to a mechanic, killed a little baby tyrant, started and finished the quest instantaneously. I don't even know what it was for at this point. I took another mission to kill even more beasts, triggered a mech boss fight while exploring the world and fled for my life, and then finally, I decided to finish exploring a cave that I'd found in Primordia ages ago. I couldn't get very far in there before because I couldn't jump out of the water, but with Skells, many new pathways are open to us. Oh yeah, remember Serana from last time? Or maybe a couple of videos ago? Well, we finally are strong enough to crush her creature. So we did that. Then her and her new Manon friend went off together and ticked off yet another beast, so we had to save them yet again. That one got really emotional. After that, we maxed out Candid & Co., and you're all caught up. Well, folks, you're probably wondering what we're going to do today, and if you were hoping for story missions, well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but probably not. And the reason is, well, first off, the main thing we need to do here is, in the time it took me to stand here and talk about all that, oh, I thought we got more Maranium during that time. I guess not. The sun did come up, though, so that's nice. Beautiful day out today. What I want to do is I want to do some of these long-standing Affinity missions, because there's a bunch of them around here that we just haven't started, that we haven't done, and, I mean, some of them are pretty straightforward. Look at this one. We required level 12. We should have already done this. New arrival? Absolutely. I'm just going to do a bunch of these.
Hello? Yes, could you not? You there, the one about to take that mission? I'm speaking to you.
Take the mission without paying the man any notice, or ask the man what he wants. Let's do that one.
Oh, good. You're a sensible sort. I promise, this will only take a moment of your time. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. The mission you were about to take. I analyzed it based on criteria ranging from Pathfinder experience, build, intelligence. Yes, well, in aggregate, the data clearly indicates that the more qualified candidate is me, Hector Birtwhistle. I invite you to set pride aside and allow me to handle this, for humanity's sake.
I don't like him. Save his breath, or, ask how such a thing could possibly benefit humanity. Let's do that one.
It's quite simple, really, because I'm more skilled than you. I can offer a total guarantee of success, whereas you, well, cannot. Here, this other mission should be right up your alley. I believe that picking 2 samples of Zezian Fleaward should be well within your abilities.
That does sound like a lot of the missions we've been doing, if I'm honest with you.
You seem dissatisfied. Tragic. You now insist on comparing yourself to me. The solution is clear. We'll both complete the 3 missions I just accepted. Only one of us can finish first. This will provide the loser, by which I mean you, chance to understand the gap separating us.
I will accept your challenge. I'm a fan of races, and I will crush you. Alright, I get the general idea here, yes. I can't set all of these as my navigation target, so I think we're going to do the first one first. We're going to go in like a nice linear order.
Whenever you eventually complete those missions, come find me here. I'll be waiting.
Alright, let's go ahead and take some predictions. I don't think he will be waiting. I think when we get here, he won't be here, and someone will mention to us that, what? Oh, he's pinned down in Noctilum by a beast! Someone needs to go save the man. Oh, we've already completed one of them, apparently. Well, pats on the back all around. Alright, so we've got Research and Meridium. Give the Meridium to Taller. I guess we'll do that one next, since... Well, actually, we don't have any Meridium, so we'll have to wait on some to come through. So I guess we will generate revenue from a Research Probe. Both of those are pretty passive. It's just a matter of me waiting on those to come in. Earn 3,000 credit. Oh gosh, so we're just kind of waiting around for whenever that stuff dumps. I know it does it at an interval, but I don't know what the interval is. Maybe then we should just like wait, because I don't think we have any to give this man, even though there's a green. Let's see, you blade who agreed to accept my request. I presently require 900 units of Meridium, but it seems you have none with you. Oh dear, yeah, no, we'll just have to wait on that to come through. In the meantime, let's have a look at our missions again. I did accept another one recently. I believe it was backup requested. I accepted this because it looked like your normal standard mission, but then when I went to accept it over here at the East Gate, it was showing me a... Oh, right, I can't do it until this one is complete. So we're genuinely just waiting around for Meridium deposits. Okay, no, that's fine. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go just fight monsters until we level up. Where's my Skell? Oh! Hey! Never mind, I still don't know where my Skell is, but I've earned 3,000 credits from Frontier Nav, which means that I must also have no Meridium. Okay, they're not coming in together. Back to figuring out where the heck my Skell is. It's literally right here. It's just blocking the entry to Armory Alley. Actually, you know what? Now that we've maxed out Candid & Co., I think their armor's got a bit of an upgrade that we can get. Yeah, so it's basically exactly the same, except now it adds Treasure Sensor 2, which sounds cool. I guess maybe it helps us find treasure. I don't know how that works. But it's still level 15, and we're now level almost 30, which makes me think that maybe we should invest in some higher-end gear. So Candid & Co. Oh, they've got a level 25 one. It's a different color scheme. I kind of like it, though, and it still has Treasure Sensor 2. So, yeah, we could go ahead and go with this. Or we could go with, we could go, that is also an option we could go for. I'm really not sure about the differences, though, between heavy wear, medium wear, and light wear. And I kind of feel like maybe we should stick with, because I'm wearing light wear right now. That's something I need to look up. Well, I'll tell you what, 40,000. It's not that much. So we might as well just go ahead and grab this now. Alright, so after reading, genuinely, I've spent the last 10 minutes perusing the internet. That's probably an exaggeration, maybe more like 3 minutes, but it doesn't really look like there's that much difference. I thought that maybe there was more to it than what I was looking at visually at the stats, but no, it literally is just you get more protection with heavy gear, but you have more weakness to gravity or other elements depending on the type of armor. But also, I think the light wear can be upgraded more than the medium, can be upgraded more than the heavy, which is useful. But then they also mentioned, though, that if you get blade gear, you level up faster because it has XP bonuses. But I guess you can't buy. Oh wait, hold on, blade wear, a vivid shirt. I don't see. Oh yeah, look at that, EXP boost 3, visual cloaking 3. How much is visual? I mean, how much is EXP boost, really? Alright, I'm Googling it right now, and it looks like we can actually create EXP boosts at the AM terminal in the administrative district, which is handy. So, number 1 boosts by 10%, 5 by 18, 10 by 28. You can go all the way up to 50%, which is cool. But also, It doesn't mention 3 in here. But everything I'm reading on the internet also says that it's a bit of a noob trap, and I should avoid it, so I don't know. Alright, we're going with the Vivid Breaker. We're going to purchase and equip that, and then I'm going to get everything that goes along with it. Listen, I am a fan of asymmetrical design, but here's one thing that I don't like, right? So that's the Vivid Ward R. Vivid Ward L, it's asymmetrical, and that's okay, doesn't bother me any. In fact, I kind of like that they did that. Why is it so big? Why is it such this massive monolithic thing hanging off my arm? I'll tell you what, you know what is still asymmetrical? That piece. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna swap things up. We're gonna swap things up. You can't stop me. Turns out we had it swapped up this whole time because we were combining the light piece with this medium piece. This is the piece that actually goes with the light armor, and I mean, I like the look of this. But is it time for a bit of a change? It looks silly. Come on. Come on. I like the thigh highs though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Skellware is also a thing. I'm just looking at Alma right now. We have a Skell. Melee attack drive 3, max HP drive. Maybe we should be wearing this stuff. Okay, as for upgrading the other two, we're gonna wait because we're almost level 30 anyway. And probably should have waited for us as well, but I kind of dig the new look. Said we were going to get a new one every so often, and we did. I've got to have still no Muranium. All that time spent in there, and I still don't have any. Alright, well, how do I engineer an augment if I wanted to? Let's see, stat augments? I mean, surely we want that XP augment. What would that be considered? Special? It's not an option. How is it that we genuinely do not have enough parts to build any of this? Alright, well that was a fun little waste of time then. What about equipping something to... I'm just trying to find ways to... Maybe wait, does time pass when I'm in this menu? It mightn't. I don't know. Okay, let's look at augments, because maybe we already have one that'll boost XP. I don't know. I've never gone through these. Or at least I haven't in a while. Boosts critical chance against Piscinoid enemies. What does that even mean? You know what? Let's boost our ranged attack, and let's boost our weapon stability. Sure. We just gotta remember to take these off, because they don't automatically get unequipped when you swap weapons. And we're just waiting now. I just noticed that there's something on my map pinging in the residential district, and I have no idea what it is. So we're gonna head over there and see if we can figure that out. Oh my gosh, there's just a quest here. It's a problem for later. We'll do that later. What is this? We can't do this right now. Game, why would you bring me here? Fine, what does this human being need? We're just waiting on time to pass. Let's do this first, because that makes getting in and out of this thing a lot faster. Yeah, so you don't have to wait for it to, like, bend over. Hello there, how are you doing? Can I ask your help with something? Absolutely you can. It's wonderful that we've begun living with the Manon. Truly it is. But as you probably know, any sudden surge in population brings with it certain problems. Ooh, start ranting about how Manon are so annoying and wishy-washy. Let's ask about food shortages. That is likely a problem at some point, yes, but it's rather outside of my area of expertise. I speak of something we need just as much as food, perhaps even more. Water. New LA is looking at a huge shortage of clean... I didn't see what, portable water maybe? I'm not sure. It could have been potable, like maybe they're trying to grow plants. They need water that will go inside of a pot. I don't know, I clicked the button before I finished reading for some reason. We're trying to build a purification plant on a lake outside the city, but indigents are preventing us from transporting materials to the site. Might I convince you to secure the route for us? Once we can ship in the necessary materials, the project shouldn't take long at all. Shoot, yeah, dang, that's quite the hefty reward you're offering here for this. Hopefully it's not that difficult, setting that as the navigation target. Be back soon. Defeat 5 stagnant Grexes in the path to Primordia's grieving plain. Why do they all got such weird names in this game? My issue is that I'm still not really sure if I know what most of these monsters are until I see them. Like, by name, absolutely not. Hold on, there's something over here that we can, get treasure from. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's a crashed vehicle. Booyah, everyone. Congratulations. Successful. I really need to go. I think we probably can upgrade... Yeah, because we're now Blade level 7. There's an upgrade coming our way that we haven't gotten yet. What am I fighting? These guys? They're like level 20. I'm inside of a giant mech. This'll be really easy. Barely an inconvenience. Look at this big old sword I got now. How cool is that? Yeah, I've got my whole arts thing filled out down there. I actually did pay attention to what I was buying. I wanted to get an assortment of colors. Tried to get 2 of everything, but I realized that wouldn't really work out, so we ended up with like 1 aura and 1 green thing. But it was important that I had at least 1 of everything, ideally 2, for soul voices. And then I was also paying attention to what the different things do. So for instance, this has the inflicts sleep plus boost GP, which can be useful. Got this thing. Pretty sick. Yeah, that one attacks multiple targets. It's always a good time. And that does it. Still no Meridium, but I guess we can head back to New LA, except... Oh, wait a minute. There's some... Oh! This is actually... Okay, so this quest is actually changing the environment, right? I don't remember this being out here before. It could have very well been, and I just wasn't paying any attention, but I'm pretty sure this is new. That's cool! No idea that you could change the environment by doing missions unless this was here all along and I just didn't notice. Yeah, that's me. Looks like you've got the route pretty much cleared out, which is great news. But before we can rest, we've got another pair of problems to solve. First one's another safety issue, believe it or not. The road to New LA is clear, but the site itself is still crawling with uglies. We need to take care of them. Wait, what? Hold on, my capture PC screen just went blank for a minute. Everything okay? We're still recording. Okay, I just popped off and then came back up and said HDMI. I hope we're not losing the GPU. That would be a disaster. The road to New LA is clear, but the site itself is still crawling with uglies. We'll need to take care of them before it's safe to build. The other's a supply problem. We lost a shipment of building materials in an attack a while back, and we need to replace them. Toot sweet. If you could take care of one of those, it'd be a huge help. Well, I don't know what you're going to want me to go get, so... Fair enough, I'm happy to leave the rough stuff to a pro like you. So thanks again, Miss Blade. I'll go scrunch up those materials in the meantime. Defeat 5 stagnant Terebras. At Primordia, sure. Whatever, whatever, we'll do that. Sounds like a good time, it's just these little guys. Oh, it's the weird, you know, like if a bat and a rat had a baby creatures. Well, I somehow got overdrive to extend twice, but I don't know what I did to make that happen. And even though both of my party members were dead, I managed to kill 3 of them by myself. So again, it definitely seems like overdrive is really powerful. Just wish I knew what was happening. Hello, Keith. How you doing? I killed the monsters. Did you find the supplies? You gonna go make me do that too now? Hey, you're back, and not a scratch on you. Now you can work without getting eaten, which always makes everyone feel better. Me and the team really appreciate it. Oh, and could you give this to... I can't even pronounce that name. Aoa? Ajoa? Ajoa? Probably Ajoa. It's water from the site. She's done a million tests on the stuff already, but apparently there's some new thing she wants to check. I keep telling her you could make some killer booze from this stuff, but does she listen? No! Guess we'll have to keep toasting with water for now. Cheers, eh? And thanks again. Absolutely, sir. Cool thing is, we don't need to be in our mech when we fast travel. It should just fast travel with us. Every time I've done this before, it's worked. Watch this be the one time that it doesn't, because you find folks are watching along. Where is she? She's moved locations. Or she was always standing on this corner and I'm just misremembering. Yeah, see, there it is. Hey, how you doing? I heard the reports. Excellent work. I really appreciate everything you've done. You cleared out the construction area as well, right? Well, I'd love to throw a bonus your way, but perhaps you can just call that part community service? Sorry, but you know how budgets are. I suppose so. Here's your sampling bottle. So this is water from the side, eh? Ugh, again with these shoddy containers. I keep telling them the samples need to be airtight. I'm sure it's probably fine, but water is a critical resource, you know. The foundation of life and civilization, which is why the Roman aqueducts were used for over 2,000 years. Well then, cheers to our new civilization. It's okay if I pay you in water, right? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'll set the transfer up for you. Cool! That's a lot of XP we're getting there, or battle points or whatever they're called. Now safe for work to continue, and there are no issues during the tests, but Ajua still seems worried. I'm sure we'll have more quests with her in the future. Nice, though. Did we get any Meridium? Gosh darn it. It's okay. Looks like we've got some kind of quest here at the church. So perhaps we'll go check in with them and see what the situation is. Full-on cutscene for this one. For what possible reason must I believe in an invisible existence simply to receive some water? Blasphemy! You would openly mock our bringer of miracles? Or I don't rightly see how I can mock something that does not exist. Oh, I guess I should be doing the voice, shouldn't I?
I'm asking for just a little of the water everyone else here is drinking, okay? When sipping, I'll be on my way.
I'm not doing that. Such presumption! And yet even still, our God decrees that his miraculous water be shared with you. If you refuse to join our faith, the cost will be 2 assassin springtails. That's a very specific payment method.
Out of the question, yes? Now stop this stubborn selfishness and then let me take the water I need.
I mean, you're basically demanding free water from someone. I mean, you could say that they're selfish for not sharing, but you're literally demanding free water from someone. Just go get your own water, my dude. I tend a large flock of men on, but never once have I met someone so rude as you. Maliteth, please remove this unbeliever from the premises.
I'm sorry, but I must ask you to leave, yes? Only those who believe in the bringer of miracles are welcome in our church, you understand? You seem incapable of such faith, don't you? As a fellow Manon, I pity you.
What is the quest? Do I just need to get this guy water? This guy can't go get his own water?
Did you catch that? Do you buy into all this invisible god nonsense that woman was talking about?
Absolutely.
It, doesn't especially surprise me to hear that from a human. You all seem to be inclined to religious beliefs, don't you?
Getting roasted by a Manon. But for science-minded pursuers... Oh my god, it's an r/atheist. I guess I should redo the voice. But for a science-minded pursuer of empirical truth like the Manon, to buy into it is strange, right? Yes, quite strange. However, a recent outbreak left many Manon ill, you see. Those who drink water from this church are said to have recovered, hence the uptick in belief, perhaps. I will be candid with you, okay? I suspect this group caused the outbreak intentionally, perhaps as a means of recruiting more members. If my hypothesis is correct, I am duty bound as a physician to take action, aren't I? If I would just acquire a sample of this miracle water, I can analyze its contents and expose their plot, can't I? But I find this cult suspicious as well, maybe. Will you join me in unmasking Frazee as a fraud? Sure, you weird little nerd. I'll help you. Yeah, we'll set that as our navigation target. Then you must help me by finding 2 assassin springtails she asks for, okay? Meanwhile, I will go investigate the Baihono water purification plant. The first cases of Manon falling ill occurred just after the plant was completed, you see. Therefore, there must be some connection, right? I don't know, maybe. According to the internet, we're going to find these in the North Janpath Plain. So that's where I am, and I suppose we're just going to be running around and collecting things. It'd be a lot faster to do it. There you are. Instead of a great big mech. I really don't want to fight all these guys, so hopefully they just leave me alone. We might as well while we're in the area. Yay! Segment recon completed! Now, if you're wondering why I did that, let me pull up the map here and I'll show you. What button is that? There we go. So, our map. As you look around it, you'll see all these different tiles, and I finally figured out what they are. So the gold ones means that we've completed the recon in that tile. There's a tyrant. We completed it. Good job. Pats in the back all around. Got the tyrant there. Mission complete. Mission completed. Welcome back, Connor. So the way that this works is there are different things, right? So this one right here with the handshake, if we look up here at this tile, that means that at some point we're going to go there for an Affinity mission, and when you do it, it's going to turn into one of these like gold ones. And we want to, I guess, get them all to be gold. And so this one, I'm not really sure what these are. I think these are like treasures to find. So you find the treasure. So this says new, right? They're white whale debris. If we can find it, we'll get this one ticked off. These might be like regular missions, possibly. These are tyrants again. So I've been just trying to do that now. Just be aware of like, oh, is there a tyrant? Is that what I need to do to tick off this square? I'll just go ahead and do it, right? Just trying to be aware of that and make it happen, because I assume there's a reason for it. Okay, we got our last Assassin Springtail. Here's my question. Is that the last? No. Hold on. That was not the last thing on the Collectopedia, because, oh, we've already got all of our insects, don't we? Yeah, we've already had one of these for a while. So what we're missing is a type of flora. And we're just missing that one last type of flora. And if we found that, we'd be 100%. Alright, we are back. Phew. What in the name of science? Oh my god. What in the name of science? This is the problem with your basic r/atheist, right? They're like, I'm scientifically minded. I don't believe in religion. But then to them, genuinely, they treat science like it is a religion, and it's cringy and weird, and they wear fedoras. I'm pretty sure there's a big crossover between your r/atheists and your r/nice guys. Look, we did what you wanted. So my way to Biaho Lake, when a pack of them forced me to turn tail and run back here. This planet is certainly generous with its ways to die violently, isn't it? Oh man. Yeah, it's not safe to wander around out there. I see that now, don't I? I've been safely sequestered inside the walls of New LA all this time and never knew, you see. That's my report. What about you? Were you able to track down those assassin springtails? I absolutely was, yes. How astounding! Thanks so much. You blades never fail to impress, do you? Alright, Frazee. A deal's a deal, isn't it? Let me have some of your miracle water.
I never expected you to actually track down 2 assassin springtails. Very well, as you say, I made a promise. I shall stand by it.
Oh, this is actually the woman, not the man-on.
Now, I assume you have no further business here. Then I must ask you that you, a brutish unbeliever like yourself, never return to our church. Good day, sir.
So this is a miracle water, I must say, it looks just like every other water I've ever experienced. Yep, I see. Yep, it tastes just like... Still, I need to be able to analyze more closely before I can be certain of anything, don't you think? I'd like to ask you to visit the Biana Lake purification plant and see if anything seems amiss. If that is okay with you? If we can gather more and more pieces of evidence from there to tie this case, we'll maybe be able to pin Fraser down. Let's meet back here once we're done, okay? He's just turned into a surfer dude. Whoa! The water purification plant is looking stellar! Check this place out! It's truly been built up. This is amazing. Actual real-world change. Pats in the back all around. Landmark discovered. Love this. Okay, what am I doing? I'm like snooping around. I'm trying to find evidence that they're poisoning Manon. That's odd. Go forth. Bringer of miracles, share your pristine gift with all the Manon in New LA, yes? Who is it? What are you doing here? Insist on knowing what Maleth has done to the reservoir. Explain to Maleth that Staccata asked you to come investigate. Ooh, shall we mention Staccata? Let's not. Me? Yes. Nothing, no. This bottle's not... I didn't do anything. Well, that's pretty suspicious. What's a man on poisoning the water for? Got a lot of questions I need answering here. And, oh, apparently there's just someone right over here. Not inside the plant. It's just them again. They're just doing it again. I've caught you red-handed.
Grr, not here. This can't stop here. Not after the bringer of miracles has grown so large on this medicine, right?
Demand to know what's inside the bottle. Place them under arrest. Can I do that? Demand to know what's inside the bottle.
This is the miracle water that makes the other miracle water be miraculous, isn't it? And you will never have it, will you? No, 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 no. Bringer of miracles, hear my prayer, won't you? Make manifest your powers now!
That's some high-quality, top-grade dark humor.
Ah, I see him, yes. I can see my God, I knew, yes. Frazee, you are the true deliverer of the Manon.
Okay, cool. So, like, God's real, and they just went to heaven. Good on them. Pretty dark way to get there, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, this just happened. We're not gonna, like, rescue them and take them to a hospital or anything. They're just gonna, you know what? They're at peace. We're gonna let them be.
Your miracle water is a scam, isn't it? It's nothing but antitoxin used to neutralize a very specific poison, correct? Wake up, my friends. This bringer of miracles doesn't exist, does it?
How sad that your lack of faith leads you to invent lies that tear down others. I'm sure you have no proof for these absurd claims.
Proof? And what about you then? What proof do you have that this invisible god of yours even exists? Why, his presence is manifest in Manon, healed by miracle water. What further proof do you require?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got confused about who was talking.
Isn't that correct, everyone? You are not all firm in your belief in the bringer of miracles? You couldn't do anything for me when I went to see you, Doctor, no. But her God cured me. The bringer of miracles succeeded where Manon science failed, okay? Frazee is a savior, here to heal all sick Manon with her God's miraculous power.
But it's not rational, is it?
You have your answer, Doctor. The Manon need the bringer of miracles, not a sad man of science who refuses to see the truth in front of his face. Now leave this place immediately. Maleth, escort our guests out.
Ooh. Show Frazee the bottle Maleth's carrying. Tell Fraser that Maleth won't be coming back. Ooh.
What? She felt cornered and drank the elixir, and she died? No, I never would have given her that if I knew she...
What perfect timing! I became a little impatient and then started the confrontation without you, you see. Let me see that bottle, alright? I'll end this farce here and now. Now, Frazee, you yourself confirmed that this was Maleth's possession, didn't you? Now look, everyone! See what happens when someone drinks this, okay?
Wait, why are we doing it? Wait a minute.
This is poison extracted from assassin springtails and engineered to affect only Manon, isn't it? You were planning to dump this in the Bahano Lake, then claim it was a disease affecting the Manon who took all water for ill virtue. Then why they drink your miracle cure? Ah, their symptoms vanish immediately, don't they? A miracle indeed, no?
Wait, is that really? That's fraud, right? Frazee, is what the doctor say true? Of course not. Whatever drug that doctor has, he obviously cooked it up to undermine our beliefs.
Testify, blah, 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 and suggests they investigate the church for similar bottles. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. You aren't going to find anything.
Let's go take a look right away. Then we'll have answers, won't we?
Damn you, Maliteth!
I think I kept saying Malith earlier. It's Malitef. You had one job! One job! And you couldn't even do that! Ah, bringer of miracles, render these fools to ash with your burning light! You stand in defiance of our righteous and vengeful God. Now you and your sins will be purged from this world for all time!
Phew, I'm glad that whole mess is over with, right? And I couldn't have done it without you, could I? Here, please take this along with my thanks.
And do we have any We have Meridium! Alright, well, we knocked out a couple of little side quests there. That actually gave us quite a bit of XP. Now that I'm looking at it, we're about to be level 29, which is pretty handy. Hi there, how you doing? Are you the blade who agreed to accept my request? I presently require 900 units of Meridium. May I have it now? Absolutely. This is 900 units on the nose, thank you. I will see that it's delivered to the arms manufacturer immediately. It should help considerably with their current resource shortage. Thank you for your assistance. I hope you will continue to harvest Meridium to aid in the city's development. Absolutely, you best bet your bottom dollar. And that should be it. Talk to HB at the Blade Concourse. Alright, HB, how you doing?
Finally back, are you? I fully understand that you aren't finished yet, but something's taken precedence. However, I'll be good enough to offer an extension on our little contest in the meantime.
Ooh. We're already done.
Yes, I realize you... what? Done? As in completed? Well, naturally, I completed them as well, so I suppose it's not impossible? Still, this is something of a shock. It seems my initial assessment of you may have been lacking. Perhaps it would be best to brief you on this mission. One of our citizens was cornered by hostile indigents in a cavern and attacked. He is a scientist of most considerable repute. New LA cannot afford to lose his talents. Do you understand? Even a moment's delay on our part could risk the future of human technology. Do you feel capable of assisting me in this operation? I'm certain someone of your proficiency will only hold me back a little. Excellent. Let us set out immediately. I'm taking a risk on you, you know. I hope you will not disappoint.
So we have to have this nerd in our party now. Wait, what level was he? 12? Oh, this is gonna be unbearable.